Hi there and welcome to Darlene's Creative Studio. We are working on day 23 of our December daily challenge. The prompt for day 23 is Pajama Party. And I'm just going to put on my sweater. It's a little cool in here. Sorry, this is my, just putting on my sweater. This is my, what I call my studio sweater. It's nice and warm. Okay, so we're going to work on Pajama Party. And again, I am going to use some of these vintage book pages from that songbook. Some of these are just stunning, and I want to put as many as I can in my journal, because if I don't, they'll just end up sitting on a shelf in my studio, and I just think they're adorable. So I'm going to use as many of them as I can in this, just because it's a good way to cover a whole page. Plus, I just love the images. This one was the top of a little song in one of the books. And I just love that these two little kids were saying their prayers. So I have that one. And then I thought this one was nice, story time with mom. So I thought that kind of represented a pajama party. So I'm going to use those two. And I'm just going to use some bits and pieces of some of the scrapbooking paper that I have. I'm trying to use up a lot of the little scraps. And then I grabbed some, these are just some letters and washi stickers. I wanted to try and collage that one page on the one side, and I've grabbed some stamps. So we're just going to get started. So let's open up our journal. It's getting nice and full. There's our Frosty the Snowman, and there is Rockin' Around the Tree. And again, I used one of the book pages, just love the book pages. So this is going to be our next page, and I'm just going to cover up this one. I'm going to use this. I can't help it. I just love it. So I'm going to go ahead and distress that one, and let's put that one on before I change my mind. Excuse me. I just really like this one. Reminds me of Leave It to Beaver. Sorry. I used to watch Leave It to Beaver when I was little. And it just reminds me of, you know, that old-fashioned family where they read little stories. And just get the edge there. So I'm just distressing the edges of the book page with some vintage photo. So I'm trying to make some plans for 2021 for my videos. I'm going to come up with a better layout for my tabletop. I have this vinyl on here, and then I have glass, and I have the glass on my tabletop so that when I'm gluing or working on say my cartonnage boxes where you cover chipboard with fabric and make boxes, it gets very sticky and gluey. So I like the glass because I can just scrape the glue right off the glass, and it's easy to clean. But I need a better setup for when I'm taping videos, because it gets I don't like the coloring of the background. So that's something I'm going to be working on for over the holidays and into January. And there's so many people making YouTube videos. I mean, literally, you can find anything you want on YouTube for how-tos or whatever. So I'm trying to think of ways, you know, there's a lot of people that make different little booklets, and so I'm trying to think of things that people would like to watch on YouTube, whether you want a short, quick tip or trick, or if you want a, you know, 3-part video on how to make something. I'd love to hear your comments below what you enjoy watching. If you know something quick and easy that you can watch in 5 to 10 minutes. Myself, you know, use Instagram a lot, but when I go on YouTube, I fast forward through a lot of the YouTube videos. If they're long-winded and they start telling, you know, going into detail about other things, and they're not working on the project and they're just talking, I just kind of flip through them. So I'd love to hear what your comments are on what it is that you love to watch on a YouTube video. I'm trying to make my channel a little better. I'm up to 1,800 subscribers, and I'm very grateful for every single one of you. But and I don't want to get huge. I don't want to get to have 100,000 YouTube followers, because that's just crazy, and you would never be able to keep in touch with your followers, I have quite a few of them that I can actually talk to, and I'm getting to know. So I enjoy that part of it, but I want to give you quality content. I don't want to just start posting any old silly thing. So if you like flip throughs of my journals, I know everyone likes tutorials, but I'd love to know what you would like more tutorials of so that we can make it more adaptable to you. Okay, so we're going to put on, I'm going to put the pajama party up here because there's a nice blank spot up there. So I'm just going to peel my pajama party prompt, and we're going to put him up in the top corner. So there's our pajama party. And we'll just rub the edges with my thumbnail to get rid of those. Like that. And then I might even just put the number up here as well, just to keep it all on one page. Let's see. Yeah, let's just put number 24 right up in the corner. So there's basically our pajama party and what pajama party prompt means to me. So now I'm going to collage the other side. And I was trying to decide whether to put just some colored papers up here. I've got that. And I've used a lot of the red. So maybe I'll try a different coloring. Maybe we'll try this one. And again, I just like to distress the edges of the paper very slightly. I don't need to make it really dark, but I'm just trying to take away some of that white where you cut the paper. So let's put maybe that up there as my first little addition. So let's do that. And this is paper, so I'll use my regular glue. And I think what I will do for tomorrow, as we're getting closer to Christmas, and I want to really clean up my studio and purge some of my stuff and really focus on one or two things in the new year, I think I will start to clean off my desktop and put some of the stuff away. So I will pull out my little Christmas bin and I will put all my Christmas papers and that kind of stuff away in the bin. And just keep it minimal as to what we're going to be using over the next couple of days. So I have this. That one's kind of nice and pretty and bright. So we have that one. And we have this little letter, which is kind of neat. I don't want to cover up any of, well, that might be nice on that side. And then I have another little letter. I was just thinking, you know, like letters to Santa Claus or something like that. Then there's this one with a flower on it. That's too busy. And there's this kind of a bigger, maybe I can put that there. And I want to use one of these little stamps too. There's my other little piece of colored paper here. I can do another little strip down there. Just kind of pull it in. I'm thinking I'm liking this coloring just in that. Oh, and I've got these little guys I want to put on there too. So maybe I can put him up on the corner. So let's put this on first. Let's do the background. And then we'll add our little guys. Now this stuff curls, so you have to be very careful it doesn't curl up on you. All right, and I'm just going to add this over on this side here. Yeah, like that. And then, here's another, I've got another piece of this. I can put that down at the bottom. Or should I just have the, I think I'm just going to add this little piece. Do I have a thicker piece? Maybe this one. He's a little bit thicker. Yeah. So add this little strip of paper to the bottom, just to kind of bring the colors together. There. Okay, so I think that's all the scrapbooking paper I'm going to use. So let's give it that. And then I'd like to try a few of these little stamps. So let's pull this Stays On stamp out. And I've got Santa Approved, a little Santa Approved stamp. So we can maybe put him on here. He's cute. We have that one. I'm just going to clean it off on my board there. And then I have this one that says Merry Christmas. And I might put that one up in this corner. That one's pretty too. So we have a little Christmas tree. And Santa approved, so we've used those 2 stamps. And then I think I'm going to distress the edges of these little guys here. And so let's move the stays on stamp, put the book back in the camera here. And we'll just distress around the edges of this little guy. Okay, and let's do her as well. I hope everyone is ready for Christmas. I know it's been a bit of a strange year for everyone getting ready for Christmas, but I think our Prime Minister has just announced that we may be going into another lockdown. And of course they announced it and everybody's gone into a panic here. It's they want to lock down Christmas Eve. And so my husband went grocery shopping this morning to pick up a few things, and he said it was absolutely packed and people's carts were filled to the brim with food. He said it was just chaos. Big, huge lineups. It's like it's starting all over again. It's kind of sad, really. All right, and let's put this little girl down here. Like that. Yeah, I like that. Like those little guys. I wanted to use them because they were really cute. Oops, I put the wrong date on here. Oh, good catch. We are doing 23, not 24. So let's pull this off gently, gently, gently. Try not to pull any of the paper with it because it's such an old paper. Ooh, how did I do that? I don't know. Not focusing. Let's put the right day on here. 23. There we go. Whew. All right, we did that. And then I wanted to see maybe if I could add, oh, here, I've got this little label. I could add that somewhere, maybe down here. No, I don't want to put it on that page. Maybe up here so it's kind of off of the, I just want to add something else on here. It's kind of plain down here. Maybe that little letter can go there. I also got this. That's kind of cute. I might add this little, I just want some color down at the bottom here. And I've got tons of these washi stickers. You know, when you start working on a page, you forget about all the stuff that you have in boxes. And so that's one of the things I want to do is pull out some of my boxes and stuff that I have and use it. All right, let's just trim this page down. I'm just going to turn my book a little bit and trim this down like that. Get rid of that. So that just adds a little bit of color. Okay, let go of my finger. And then maybe what I can do is add that on top of there, or we can put it up here on the top. I think I want to keep it on the bottom. Just keeps it away from the top there. So let's put it up here. Like that. And then I might add a little tuck on top of this so that I can have a tag. So let's grab, see if I have any of those vellum envelopes here. I do have some. But you can't really see through that one. I have that one. And I have this one. That one's too big. I want to keep it small enough that I can maybe put a little tag in there. And then again, I want to punch the top maybe make it a little shorter too. So let's cut this down. Let's make this a little shorter. It's just so long. Let's see. Yeah, that's a little better. And then I can have the tag sticking out the top there. And I think I have this, this tag here. I can cut this down to make it a little smaller. So let's cut this down to about here. And round out our corners. It's probably not very straight, but that's okay. Oh, there we go. And then we've got this little guy. So I've got a little tag that I can journal on because I don't have any writing space here other than here. And I would really like to have some journaling space here. So I'm going to add that on, and I'm going to use Fabri-Tac for this envelope. I don't know if it works better or not. Actually, you know what? Let's just use this glue. See, I'm jumping ahead of myself. Let's see if this will fit in here, and I can do a little thumb hole punch. I don't know why I'm rushing. I'm not in a hurry. It's not like I have anywhere to go. Okay, let's try this again. Yeah, that will fit in there perfectly. And then we just need a little scrap piece of paper. And I'm just going to grab a little scrap piece from here. And it just helps to punch that little punch better. There we go. So we've got my little, okay, now let's add the glue. All right, and let's add this to the corner here. Like that. And I can just brush a little tiny bit of distress ink along the edges of here. Just to add a little bit of color. Like that. Let's put my other glue away. And then we can put this little guy in there. And that will give me a little journaling spot. And we can put something on the front of here. Some kind of a sticker or something. Let's see what we have. Oops, all these things stuck together. This says tidings of comfort and joy. And to me, being in your pajamas is comfort. So that will work out well. So let's stamp this. Right here. Perfect. There we go. So we have our pajama party, the kids in their pajamas, having a story read to them, and tidings of comfort and joy. And we've used some of our washi stickers and our labels. And what I'm going to write on here, when I have a pajama party myself, ouch, it's soft flannel PJs. We have hot chocolate. We have popcorn. And a Christmas movie. That's a pajama party to me. So there's a little soft flannel pajamas, hot chocolate, popcorn, and a Christmas movie. That's a pajama party. And then this will be for journaling on. And then, let's see. Oh yeah, we've got another great page. And tomorrow is day 24, now that we've got our numbers right. And for 24, it is the night before Christmas, obviously. And I might use something here to make a one of these book pages, because there's another one there that I really think is cute. So I'm going to use that one on this side just to cover up some of this, and then something on this side, a journaling card, because I like to write my thoughts for kind of Christmas Eve and how things are ending up. I like to start writing things like that on Christmas Eve. So I will go ahead and do that. I'm just looking to see maybe to add a little postage stamp. Oops, that slid under there. Come back. Come back. I really like this Santa. But I might save him for the next day. So I'm going to leave him out because that's the night before Christmas. Was the night before Christmas is all about Santa, right? Okay, that's it for day 23. Please remember, if you like the video, give it a thumbs up. We need those thumbs up in order for our videos to come up in the little wheel of, you know, YouTube SEOs and all that. And please subscribe to my channel. Like I say, we do have lots of tutorials planned for 2021, but I'd really like to know what kind of tutorials you're looking for so that we can make sure we give you what you want to see. So thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you tomorrow. Bye for now. Happy holidays.